Just stopping by. Oh, so you're gonna miss, wait, Vicious. Does that mean we should do not Death Road to Canada then? We should do the other thing? Or watch the rerun? Well, I could always do Endless Ocean instead. And then could do Death Road to Canada Sunday. I'm down for that. I was actually trying to debate it myself in terms of, oh, maybe back-to-back Death Road to Canada is a little much or whatever. Life Road to Canada, Angel Pump. You don't think I'll make it to the end? Wow, rude. The Fantastic Four movie, huh? I'd like to see how you do if you're gonna do it Sunday. Well, I guess either way you said you'll see it, whether it's through the VOD or through other means, I suppose. We can decide. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think I'm here. I think we're here. Maybe we'll do Endless Ocean then, because it is a new event and it's the first day of the event today, so it means the most likely people to be there, and we don't really want to go late as far as doing a late stretch period because we want to get peaking as soon as possible, because peak might take long. You know, if it takes that 2.5 hours to beat the level, then we'd like to get on it earlier than later. So maybe it just makes sense to do that then. But then that gives us a little bit of a not repeating the same thing 2 streams in a row by breaking it up until Sunday. So that's fine with me. Sunday it is. Handshake. Handshake? Who shakes their hand like that? Really trying to stress the fingers apart as much as possible, like a freak. Enjoy the movie. Enjoy the movie, enjoy the movie. So hello everyone, you guys are all here like right away. It's not like I even started late. It's like 5:05 I started and everyone was already here. Not like a 5:20 start or something. So I guess that decides that then. We'll do Endless Ocean. And then maybe we'll throw in some Kirby Star Sticker, perhaps. Gotta be a couple more of those crazy levels. Depends on how long the event goes. But also there's a little... You'll see. At the last minute here, I found something I think we should discuss as a group. But let's do the browsers first. Catch you later. Yes, catch you later. Oh, interesting. Okay. Cool. I kind of forget that Twitch does the notifications, if I'm honest with you. I kind of forget that they do them. Ooh, bird. Oriole? They don't have that. Robin? Okay. Why did I type Corbin? So we're not in the Pacifor remains. Alright, so then Hawk. Vulture. Okay, so we're not there. So then let's do albatross. No. Kite. Interesting. Falcon? No. Right, because Falcon's over there. But it's not a vulture. And it's not a secretary bird, because they don't have that. And a pheasant doesn't make sense. Eagle? But I feel like eagle's in the same area as the falcon. It is. Cramorant? Let's just to check here. Just to check the owls, make sure they're not involved. They're not. They're not involved. Pause. Switch the music. So it's not a vulture, because we would have got the vulture branch already. I think. Yeah. I'm trying to think, what is this guy? Well, and also this is a secretary bird, but is there another way to say that? I don't think it would be a grouse. Condor? Yeah, that might be a different category. I don't know. I feel like it's similar. Yeah, you're right. It is the same category. We were on the same page there. Look, I almost wanted to do this, but that doesn't really make sense either. It's just big. Not actually in this category. Another word. This albatross is more of a water bird. But it can't be a pheasant, because a pheasant is under the fowl category. It's another version of a hawk or an eagle that doesn't have the name hawk or eagle in it. It's not a falcon. Or this doesn't make sense, but I guess let me just check. Let me just check. It's somehow not in there. It's not. Feels like this is one of those ones where if I use the hint, I'll automatically get it. Yep. The other type of bird that's like a hawk or eagle but doesn't have the name eagle or hawk in it. That's the one, the osprey. What's funny is that my brain kept saying ocelot to me, but I know that's a cat, but I'm like, I should have taken that as a hint. It's like, maybe my brain's trying to tell me something. Maybe it's saying, maybe my brain was trying to tell me it's an O thing, but it kept saying ocelot instead, and it's like, well, it's not that. Well done, Dooster. Alright, here we go. Flavors. Ice cream? Rocky Road? Lucky Charms? Lucky Charms isn't an ice cream flavor, but... Outer Join? Full Join? I don't think it's that. Outer... Is this... wait. Full Moon? Blood Moon? Blue Moon? Harvest Moon? Oh, come on. It's gonna be one of these, man. Don't do this to me. Isn't it not empty? It's like New Moon is when it's empty. That has to be one of them. Although outer isn't really the right word either, to be fair. Supermoon? Honeymoon. Honeymoon. There it is. I'm so glad I got that before chat probably said it. Well, not before you said it, but before I looked. North Star, Lucky Star, Superstar, Rockstar. Vanilla Sky. What is that? Why did my brain say that? Rot. Night Sky, Blue Sky, Vanilla Sky, Empty Sky. Okay. I have a minute left. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Makeshift. No. Empty Nest. I don't think that really goes anywhere. Blue Sky, Night Sky. Rot is just like horse. Horse trots, an animal trots. Oh well, I only have 10 seconds. I think that's literally the one I already did. Oh, whatever. Looks like we'll never know until it tells us. So this is Moon. We got that. This is Star. Oh, I wonder if it's all gonna be like space and stuff, like sky, and then I don't know what the other one's gonna be, but I have no idea. Space. Oh, I mean, I was right that it's about space, but I didn't think they would just say space. Yeah. Well, make space is not really. I don't know. That one feels a little. You say make room, not make space. I misspelled sky. I got that. That one we get the point. I accidentally hit L instead of K because of the yogurt. What is Trotsky? Does sound familiar, but what is that? Russian something or other? Okay, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. She does PCG and VGC player and things of that nature. Okay. Ground. Ooh, ground can learn Shadow Ball. That's interesting. I would assume Runegrigus. But okay, Unova. Gen 5. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So, first partner means... Superior. Okay. Final evolution Unova. Let's go with... Beartic? And then ground. What is that? It's Drillbur, and then Excadrill. He's gotta be ground, right? Like ground steel or something? Okay. Then... left column, kind of boring, kind of whatever. Final evolution Shadow Ball. There's a lot of things that can learn Shadow Ball. Alakazam, Miss Magius, Gengar. Actually don't know if Jinx can. I'm pretty sure like any evolution. Pretty much. Because I just want to see if I'm right, I'm gonna do a crazy move and say Vaporeon. Yep. Genius. Genius call. Instead of doing Espeon, which would be the more normal pick, you say one that... maybe I should have done, like, Leafeon or something, but... anyway. Shadow Ball first partner. That actually might be... trickier. Because, yeah, that's actually way trickier. Your internet's bad? Why is that? Are you driving? Huh? Pull over. Starter? Starter that learns Shadow Ball. You're on 5E. I'm basically just picturing like competitive movesets and basically nothing has Shadow Ball for all the starters that I could think of. Gen 1, maybe Blastoise, but I mean, not really any reason for any three of them to learn Shadow Ball. Second gen, Alligator, Meganium, Typhlosion, not really any reason for me to know that they would have that. Gen 3, Swampert, Sceptile, maybe? Blaziken. Again, nothing stands out as an obvious Shadow Ball learner. Gen 4, Forterra, Infernape, Empoleon. Empoleon, maybe. Maybe. Gen 5, Superior, Ignite, Samurott. Again, not really confident on that. Gen 6, Delphox, Greninja, and the thing that Chespin evolves into. Maybe Delphox could learn it. Gen 7, Alola. We have the Water Dog, Poplio. Big balls. Maybe. We have Litten. We have... Can Decidueye learn... Isn't it like Ghost Bird? Isn't it like Ghost Flying or Ghost Grass or something? Maybe it's still Flying Grass. But it does learn some ghostly things, but I just don't think of it as as like Shadow Ball user. But I guess I'm gonna go with it. Ooh, saved. Okay, that was tough. So I was thinking this could be Shadow Ball, just because I believe it is Ghost Ground. That feels safe, but maybe there's a better option. They're a ground type that I've seen use Shadow Ball. Probably not. I think I'm just gonna run that. Okay, save. And then this will just do whatever, man. That doesn't it doesn't matter. Executor. Dual type. I was thinking Hisuian Typhlosion as well, but I also wasn't sure if it counts as a starter, but then also wasn't sure if it would have it. And then ground dual type. Wormadam trash. Wormadam Sandy, I mean. Woo. The Shadow Ball starter was tricky for me, but I got there. Typhlosion does learn it. What do you know? Cinderace learns Shadow Ball? I guess because it kicks. I did call out the Primarina as an option. You were right. I was right with that one as well. This was a guess. Oh, Eevee counts as a starter. I did not think about that. Oh yeah, this thing's Ghost, isn't it? Fire Ghost or something? Okay. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Wormadam Sandy can learn Shadow Ball. What do you know? What do you know? And the Queen and King, okay. Blade All, yeah, I could see that. Sandy, yes. And I think the rest of the categories I don't care too much about. Yeah, that's those. Final Evolution, Ian. Vertix, lower half. Alright, whatever. Okay, so here's what we actually need to discuss. Here's something we actually need to discuss. Saw this post. My husband unnecessarily bags food. Okay? That's what this is about. I love my husband. I want to put him in a boggy bag when I see this. He constantly will put food into a gallon Ziploc bag rather than using one of the many bag clips we own or keeping them in the original box and closing. I don't understand. So, there's a lot of people in the comments arguing over it. But they were mostly arguing over how the wife shouldn't be mad at all. And a lot of them were like, "Oh, bag clips don't." There was a lot of comments about bag clips don't work well. Oh, you wouldn't think about this. He probably lived in a place that had what they call, I forget what they were called. Some kind of moth, pantry moths or sugar ants or whatever. He must come from something like that, so he just has in the habit of having to bag stuff like that because blah 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 blah. What is that cascading? Well, because this is the mildly infuriating subreddit, so they do that because they think it's funny. So yeah, there was a lot of comments that were like, this is your only problem with your husband? This is such a nothing burger. Granted, again, this is just mildly infuriating subreddit. So it's like not something you should freak out about. And then there were some that were like, oh, at least you don't get the opposite problem and have the partner that opens something and then just leaves it wide open to get stale immediately and go bad. Which I agree. I agree. That is worse for sure. That is 100,000% worse. No, this is not a fridge because this is like goldfish and Cheez-Its and Cheetos and cereal. These are not fridge things. These are just those like kind of wire type shelving units. These aren't things you would put in the fridge. Yeah, so I kind of don't necessarily agree with the comments, nor do I necessarily agree with the poster themselves. I think it's kind of an in the middle situation because it really depends on a few things. One, how fast are you eating all of this stuff? You like to see dates. There was someone commenting about that where, oh, I don't like this approach because then you can't see the date when something expires. I think that's a fair point. Then some people were saying, oh, well, you can just write the date on it, which is also true, but... And then there were other people saying, oh, you should get those like resealable containers instead of having to use bags all the time and whatnot. And, you know, I do think that's probably a better approach than this, if you do want to put into a different container. However, we also have to look at what we're looking at here. Goldfish, Cheez-Its, and Cheetos are basically the same thing in terms of what they're doing, right? It's a cheese-based kind of cracker-ish snack thing. Did we really need to open all three of these in the first place? That's where my first thought goes, okay? Is like, do we really need all three of these? Right? Like, we need to open all three of these. And it looks like almost the entirety of each container, by the way. So that's my first thing where I'm like, this is already a little bit psycho to me. It's a waste of gallon bags. I was agreeing with that a bit too. Some people were saying that. That's why some people were saying, oh, you know, get those containers with like the lids that like vacuum seal or whatever, you know, whatever, that tighten or whatever. If you don't like clips, use those containers that kind of seal so that way you can achieve the same thing but don't have to use a bunch of bags. So, I already addressed how these are basically all the three of the same thing, and I'm not saying you're not allowed to open another snack without finishing the first one, okay? If I said that, that'd be a little silly. I understand that. Maybe you open two, but all three? And it looks like, the thing with me about this in particular is just, it looks like nothing. It looks like they just bought it, immediately dumped for each one. It doesn't feel like you had some of this and then put it in the bag. That's part of it is that what's getting to me. I'm like, okay, that's a little crazy because why? I guess maybe in like I'm trying to put myself in the world of this guy that's doing his bagging, and it's part of his unpacking grocery process that he just does it all right away. That is the only world where it makes sense for me in terms of having like basically the full container in the bag ASAP, which is what this seems like. And I know the snacks are technically different. Cheetos is way cheesier. It's more of a powdery cheese thing, etc. These aren't even normal Cheez-Its. They're like the weird yellow ones that I don't know why anyone really ever buys them. And then Goldfish. I understand they're different, but we have to all agree that this isn't the same situation as if this was a bag of Goldfish, a bunch of Oreos, and some Wheat Thins or something, right? Like these are all three cheese snacks. He does this straight for the store? No, I don't know. I'm just trying to envision why this could end up this way. That was all I was saying. There is no information on if this happens immediately. But looking at the filling of the box, of the bags, it kind of looks like basically they immediately put it in, just based on the volume in each. Okay, so we've gotten past the fact. I've discussed the fact that these are basically all cheese snacks, besides the cereal, which is a different story. Okay, now there's the level 2 of this, which is how long. Okay, there's a couple of things, right? In certain environments, things will get stale quicker. Okay, this is known. We can all agree that this is a true statement that I made. Things will get more stale at different times of the year, in different climates, all of these things. This is all true. However, again, kind of in the same line of why does it look like these were all opened immediately and dumped out? How long is it taking you to go through these foods? Because based on the length that takes, it doesn't necessarily make sense to do this, okay? You know what I mean? Like, that's why a lot of time people will maybe just do a clip, because it stays fresh long enough with the clip before they're done with the food, all right? Fair enough. So that's another level of thing to consider in terms of why, if this is psychotic or not. Not psychotic, but like not as good or not. And again, clip, would not be as good as a, you know, I don't know what the material is, but let's just say plastic container that kind of has a seal that you press a thing and take it out, and then when you put it back in, it kind of seals it. That's probably the best thing for this person. That's probably the best solution for the wife here to do, is to just give those to her husband for as a solution, to be like, look, you can still do your thing, but now we're not just gonna be wasting a bunch of bags. That's probably the best solution here. But again, similar to the fact, like, because the fact that they're already in sealed bags, and it's just driving me crazy that these look like they were just immediately opened and poured into the bags when they come already in sealed bags, man. Just open them when you're gonna open them. Why would you do it right away? That's crazy talk. We have big jars for all our beans, rice, and grains, and lid what they are and keep the bugs out. Yeah, grains and rice, I think, are... I mean, again, I think those are different than this. This is cereals and, like, chips and snacks. I think it's a bit different than rice and whatnot, which I think would attract that thing more. Basically, a lot of this comes down to, it depends on the situation, but based on what I'm looking at, there's some issues here. Regardless, it seems to me that there's some issues here either way. Why do people keep thinking this is a fridge? Does your fridge have wire shelving like this? What is with your fridges, man? You guys keep saying it's a fridge. I would never have assumed this was a fridge. Even at a glance, I would never have assumed this is a fridge. Mainly because, like, look at what's in the bags. Why would these be in the fridge? Oh, but I guess that's what you're saying. The white background. Yeah, I mean, like, pantries and closets and whatever are white. Either way, whatever, you're wrong. Your assumption's wrong, because my assumption was correct. Therefore, I'm better than you. Right? Because that makes sense. Why didn't you just have the right assumption like I did? Anyway, you kind of missed the rant, Haven, so I'm not redoing it. But safe to say, I think both the wife and the comments are kind of, the internet can never gray area anything. They can never say it depends. So I think they're both basically wrong. Granted, I would say some of the... If I had to say who's more right than the other, is that I would probably say... It's tough because the phrasing here, my husband unnecessarily bags food, I think that does run true to what we're looking at. However, they are right in that it could be worse, and there's ways to get around this. She's the asshole and he's the weirdo. I don't think she's an asshole. It's not like she's saying, I want to divorce him. She's just saying, like, it drives me a little crazy that he does this, and I don't understand why he does this, and it wastes bags. And that's really all that her post is saying. She's just saying he has this quirk. He constantly does this. I don't get why. It doesn't seem necessary or something else. But here's the thing. We don't know really what's going on. Because imagine in an alternate universe. Imagine alternate universe, husband writing this post. My wife always leaves the bags open of the Dorito, of the cereal and the goldfish and whatever. And she just leaves the box open and the bag open. So I've decided, instead of trying to get her to fix that habit, which she won't fix, I've decided to use this strategy of using Ziploc bags, which she does just by nature of it being a Ziploc bag. She actually closes it now. Am I the asshole, right? Like, you gotta picture it both ways. We don't know, so she's not gonna tell us that's for sure. But I could easily see it going that way. I could easily see it going that way. So, she never presses the air out of stuff when she bags, and that bothers you. That is unfortunate. But at the same time, could be worse, right? Could be worse. You're not gonna lose your mind over it, but it is a little annoying, right? And that's kind of how it goes. It's kind of how it goes. Yeah, so we talked about the clips, Havens, and I think generally, because part of this here is how fast are you eating these things. If you're eating it at a quick enough pace, then a clip will do fine. If you're not, then maybe you shouldn't fucking open 3 different snacks that are all cheese and not be able to finish them in time. That was part of my angle of it, is like, why do we have all 3 different cheese snacks open that look like they were poured directly out of the box or the bag before you even took a bite of any of them? So there's a lot of unknown info here, so I don't think we can, like, declaratively say who's in the right, who's in the wrong. It's probably a little bit of both. And the fact of the weather situation, we don't know. We don't know if they've had pantry moths or sugar ants or these other things, or maybe there's a kid involved and the kid's bad about it, but the kid will close the Ziploc bag, so then it makes sense to do it. There's a lot of variables. A lot of variables, but I wanted us to talk about it. I wanted us to talk about it and see what people had to say. You've told her countless times the air is not your food friend. Yeah. There is, I would say, I'm not saying this is what she does. I would say, though, that there is as far as pressing air out of stuff before you, like, Ziploc or something, you can kind of always make it better. Like, you can kind of, like, I feel like, you kind of, like, do a pretty good job, get most of the air out and close it, and you're like, oh, well, I guess I could redo it and get like another tiny bit of air out of it and do it forever and ever. Because there's always going to be some air in there. That's not what she's doing. I'm just saying. In my mind, sometimes when I do that, I'm like, I gotta stop. Like, I have to accept there will be some air. I'm not going to kill myself trying to get all the air out of it. But I'm going to do a reasonable job getting air out of the bag before I ziplock or fold or whatever, right? So I also think there's a big difference between cereal, chips, cookies, snacks versus cheese, meat, rice, bread. Maybe not bread as much, but like there's a big difference between those where like a big block of cheese or a big container of rice, like that's supposed to last a very long time. So you need to be more accommodating, more I don't want to say strict, that feels like a weird word, but you need to be more on top of it for it to actually last properly the length of time that it should before you finish it, as opposed to goldfish or something, which shouldn't take you that long to eat, right? So cut off a usable size piece and then vacuum the rest. As most, it all comes down to how fast you're eating the thing versus the environment versus ants and moths and whatnot. And that's kind of that kind of, as well as like the eating habits overall. Again, with this person having 3 different cheese snacks all put in bags at the same time, which to me is psychotic. You would never catch me having an open thing of goldfish and Cheez-Its. That's all I'm saying. Even if I am more in the mood for Cheez-Its over goldfish or something, I'm gonna finish the goldfish. What am I, crazy? What am I? That's a psychotic move. Just finish the goldfish. Maybe that's the part of me that kind of values yeah, vacuum seal only necessary if it's stuff that's gonna take a while, which I think that's fair. Or, you know, Ziploc bag or something. I feel like it's like there's like tiers of it. There's like the kind of scrunch up, push down, close box. That's the this shit ain't lasting a week anyway. that's this ain't lasting a week, maybe not even a few days. But even then, if you have clip, you should probably just clip it. Then there's the clip, you know, either the fold and clip or the roll and clip. That's like level 2, and then level 3 is like the plastic containers that have like a thing that, you know, multiple different mechanisms, but you know, some sort of sealing container / equal level Ziploc bag. Those are on the same level to me. Then next level up beyond that is like vacuum sealer. I think that's how the tiers of that go. Yeah, I also hate when food goes bad. Which is why it's annoying to live with someone that wastes food a lot. Which is kind of what happens. I see bananas getting thrown out, when I see apple, when I see... They do the thing of... Which I don't know where they got this habit from, because growing up, it was always you gotta you know, roll, fold, stuff, clip, or put it in a container or something. He will just open a thing and leave it open. Sometimes he'll do it, but I don't touch it because it's all his anyway. So I'm like, whatever, you can let your own food get, your own crackers get stale. Go ahead. Maybe you'll learn to not do it one of these days, but whatever. Anyway, this is part of why I was kind of fine with not doing Death Road to Canada today and doing Endless Ocean instead. Because I did want to go over that. Which means that Death Road to Canada is getting shafted. So let's just take it off the title. If you do it right, give yourself extra material, you can reuse vacuum bags many times. I believe that. I mean, you can reuse Ziploc bags many times, but there is a Kind of like how technically you can reuse water bottles a lot of times. It's like supposedly not that, it's not good to do that because the plastic will break down and get into the water or the food or whatever it is that you have. But here's a secret strat that I feel that I saw no one discuss. It's not even secret. There's a strat that I saw no one talk about in the comments and was actually one of the main other reasons I wanted to bring it up. I feel like I'm the only person I've ever seen do this on the planet. Which is, you have your bag of goldfish or whatever it is, but you don't want to reuse Ziploc bags because the plastic, you don't want to put the stuff into a bag into a Ziploc bag to reuse it or whatever, because that might be bad or whatever. Take the bag that was in the box and put that in the Ziploc bag. Infinite resource glitch. You could just keep reusing the Ziploc bags now. You can just keep using the Ziploc bags because you're putting it inside a bag of another bag. And it's like not disruptive at all to the process. I don't know why I've never seen anyone else do this. And I don't know why. Well, I guess you wouldn't really keep the product info, necessarily. Well, I guess it depends on the if it's a bag of chips and you did that, then yeah. But if it's a box of Cheez-Its or something, and you're taking the bag inside of it and putting that in a bag, then you don't keep the product thing. I guess you could, like, tear off a piece and throw it in there. Not in the bag of bags, but in the bag. In the Ziploc bag, but not in the bag of the food. Then you could keep the info. Put it back in the box after. Yeah, that might be hard to do though. That can be finicky. But you are right, and if you can pull that off, yes. But that tends to be a little finicky. I agree. That is possible. Cool, sound works. Let's check this first. You do that when you vacuum seal, you cut it around and put it in the bag. Makes sense. Oh, so these are new things that are in the DLC that I don't know about. Or, I don't know if it's technically called DLC or whatever, but what is this? Is this a cheese grater? What are you? No, is this a pencil? Are you a pencil sharpener? What is that version of Kirby? I don't know. So yeah, I checked if there was a new Endless Ocean event. And there is. And there is. Havens, did you watch any of the football? Or actually, Dukester, did you watch any of the football that has taken place yesterday? Oh wait, I should pause the music. Pause. Alright, event dive. Here we go. Oh, they're in Brazil. I forgot they're doing that. Did you see the drama about the whole spitting thing yesterday? And how it turns out that the quarterback actually did it first? Apparently. Saw a clip of it. Are there other people in here? There are other people in here. Oh. 8 p.m. my time. Whoa, whoa, that's a ton of sunfish. Dude, it's a baby fucking whale. Holy moly. It's a baby fucking whale. I don't know if I've ever seen a giant group of sunfish like that before. On YouTube exclusively? Oops, don't save. I don't know if like for free? Or is it you have to have some special YouTube stuff? Jeez, there's nothing here. Free. Huh. That's interesting. Thought I saw treasure down here, but I guess not. Oh, that looks like that should be a special thing, but I guess it's not. Sting? This weird little vein of crevasse. Yeah, so there was a lot of football drama on day one with that. I don't know why. I don't know what the. You just like spit at him for no reason. Come on. Oh, I just wasn't in range yet. Okay, I was confused why that wasn't working. I've been seeing Elemental in other chats, by the way. They've been in the Pokemon stream chat this week. No one has found a glitchy fishy yet, huh? Alright, let's go in this little cave. Oh, that's the end of the cave, turns out. Ooh, it has been a little toastier today, and yesterday a little bit too. Which is a little annoying. So we'll see. Oh, treasure? Treasure. Ah, there it is. A hot plate, huh? Ooh, another. Ooh, there's Dory. A bunch of Dory. I have an octave. I guess I'll do this. Ooh, another one. Three all next to each other, huh? Alright, let's go up. Still, no one has found a glitchy fishy. Wait, so who is it? Who are the Chargers playing in Brazil? Or who else is playing in Brazil? I can't imagine. Surely not every team is going to play in Brazil, right? That would be kind of nuts. There's probably going to be games in... Are there going to be games in London or Germany again? Like, that happened before. stone. I got confused if it was raining, but I think it's... someone using a hose or something. Well, we need someone to find a glitchy fish real soon. I gotta get away from this direction because this area's already been explored. We haven't seen a single new fish for me yet. Which that always stinks. We don't see anything new. But maybe in the mega depths. Wow, this is going really deep. Hello. Kind of BS because it's against a division rival, Chiefs, and it counts as a Chargers home game. That's wicked fucking BS. That's not a kind of BS. That is BS, man. That's ridiculous. Oh, new fish. Japanese codling. Yeah, like the Chiefs getting some codling by having the Chargers game be considered home when it's in fucking Brazil.
This demersal fish is found in deep waters. Its dark,
But the Chiefs are the babies of the Roger.
Its lower jaw sports a barbel.
There's a Pat Poopy Pants
It is
there.
most often found in the bathyal zone of the ocean. It is carnivorous, eating small fish, crustaceans, and polychaetes. Some live in brackish waters with low salinity.
Brackish. Oh, wait, I do have... They usually do very relevant games in London and Germany. Yeah, they do usually. There's a glitchy fish somewhere around here. There it is. Alright, I've started it.
Transmission from HQ.
I'm a hero.
Unusual biometric signs have been
Be careful, he's a hero. New fish. Slender frostfish.
Slender frostfish. A beautiful deep sea dweller with a shiny silver body.
I don't know if I would say
long and
beautiful.
slender. It also
Got kind
has
of an
sharp
ugly
teeth
mouth.
that can easily cut fishing lines. Although this species may resemble the largehead hairtail, it is set apart by its small tail fin. It is commonly found at depths below 200 meters.
That's pretty deep. That's pretty deep. I want to stick down here a little bit more because maybe I'll find another new fish. Might find a new fish. I'm gonna use though. Oh shit, I'm in a new zone. Whoa, there's multiple glitchy fish down here somewhere. Got one. This season will be potentially interesting for the Patriots in the sense that, like, you know, we don't really know what's gonna happen. Which can either mean it can be exciting or it can quickly become, you know, oh, alright then, I guess I'm not gonna watch anymore kind of thing. Or like, you know, watch but not, maybe not main monitor kind of watch, potentially. I don't see you here, so are you here? Want to use? No. Want to use, maybe? Oh. At least we already got a long dynasty run. This is true. Certainly not discounting that. This way. I think the game was lying to me. 'Cause the map says this way. Ooh, new fish. Ooh, it's a swordfish. Just a regular old swordfish. Somehow I haven't seen that.
Swordfish. A large species of marlin, this fish has adapted to living in deep water. It is known to dive as deep as 600 meters during the day, though it will remain near the surface at night. It possesses an aggressive temperament and has been seen charging whales, sharks, and even boats.
Impressive. Surely one of you's the glitch. No? It keeps like vibrating like crazy. Where are you, man? In the middle. There's nothing down here. So does that mean it's up? Perhaps? No, that's out of the circle. Why is it so hard to... Jeez, this thing is deep. No, but then the controller wouldn't have vibrated like that. It was actually that close. Yeah, I mean, you could say that you can have the opinion that we can wallow for a while, but we like to think of ourselves as winners around these parts. I think part of it is actually kind of like, you know, we've had such a long, not just with football, but like all Boston sports basically. We've had such a run of, from a owner's perspective, if their team isn't doing good, we'll just watch one of our other teams. Because usually we got at least one team that's pretty good. So for their owners, they kind of almost have to like try to be good like pretty quick, or else people will just move on to the next thing. They'll just be like, oh, hats are done? All right, let's start looking how the Sox doing, you know? Sox ain't so great. Hockey's coming up, right? Or, you know, insert whatever else. Basketball. Although this is we are in dire straits right now because the Celtics got fucked last year where Tatum got hurt, which means this year's basically a wash unless some crazy stuff happens. So Celtics are kind of a wash, I think. I mean, on the surface, you know, assuming that nothing really changes from last year's team beyond the fact that we just won't have Tatum, then team's gonna be pretty ass, or just not, you know, not good enough to really be worth watching. So then it's like, oh boy, okay. The Bruins, I don't think, are probably doing that great either. So this Might be a dark time to be a Boston sports fan. Usually, we have at least one team to rely on, to pivot to. Ooh. Sands of the Moon. Who was the thing? Oh, but you're a basketball guy, Havens. What about the whole Kawhi Leonard shit? That stuff's kind of crazy. As generations passed, memories of that early glorious era faded faster even than a Kalu had thought. People forgot their own history. Yeah, we've read that one before. Is this a wobble gong? It is Wabagong, my bad. The Padres and the Chargers have been bad. You surprised there weren't more stories like this going back to the 80s? I wonder if it's just like they didn't need to do it in the 80s because the money amounts weren't as absolutely insane as they are now. Or like teams used to not be as stacked by like players in the same way that they do now, right? In terms of just, there used to be more loyalty to a city or a franchise, I feel like, with NBA players than they are now. Not that the city deserves that or anything, I'm just saying, I feel like that used to be more of a thing. Same journalist is looking into Brunson now. Yeah, I saw some post about that. Maybe it was you that shared it. That was like a meme thing, a meme picture. Or GIF or something. You're a Kawhi fan, but being that he is an SDSU alum. Yeah, I don't pay attention to no college ball. Ooh, new fish alert, new fish alert. That's a fish. A greenling. I don't know. Fat greenling. He's not that fat. Come on now.
Fat greenling. A demersal fish that lives mainly in relatively shallow reef areas. Its body color can vary depending on its habitat, ranging from reddish-brown to a purple-brown, but during its breeding season, a male will take on a bright yellow color. Sports anglers enjoy fishing for this particular fish thanks to the challenge it can provide.
It is taking forever. I feel like people are not searching. Well, how have I found like 3 out of the 4 glitch fish, man? What are you people doing? We got the family discount. New fish. New shack? No, new fish. Yeah. Xiphactinus.
Xiphactinus.
I said
This
Xiphactinus.
teleost fish probably
Close enough.
lived throughout the Cretaceous period of the Mesozoic era. It was a fierce predator of the shallow seas, and was discovered with a large fish in its stomach. It was an impressive 4.5 to 6 meters long, with
Jeez.
a mouth full of long, thin, crooked teeth.
The bulldog
Its
fish.
face has earned it the nickname bulldog
Yeah,
fish.
okay. Fair. Brunson's father was already working for the Knicks under Tibbs before he decided to come here from the Mavs. Okay, alright. So we'll see if that holds true. Keep running. Where's that treasure? Puzzle pieces. Puzzle pieces. Keep going this way to the edge. Holy moly, that's a lot of fish. Anyways, Nick's 26 because it rhymes, right? New fish alert. Ooh. Dipnorichnus.
Dipnorhynchus.
Rinkus!
This
Oh.
bony fish lived during the
Rinkus
early
is
to
funny.
Middle Devonian period.
I said
and may have been
Grimes?
its
No, I
ancestor
didn't.
To the modern lungfish.
Not
Its
say
skull
that.
was very strong, similar to an amphibian's. It was about 90 centimeters long, with fleshy fins. The details of its ecology are not well understood.
A weird looking fish. Alright, people are searching it. The map has changed. But somehow no one is finding these fucking things. Which is annoying. Very annoying. For all of us, not just for me. Okay, here's a question. And you can... Wow, see? We haven't even found them in time. That's wild. Now you can add in another option, but it has to be within the same vein. Since we were talking about the topic of snacks and things. Are you a Cheez-Itser or are you a goldfish guy? Are you a Cheez-Its kind of person, or are you a goldfish person? Or is it, for me, I think it depends. I think it's a depends for me, but... Granted, I don't eat any on the regular basis because I can't have that kind of thing in my living space. Ooh, new fish. All right. Well, we found a lot of new fish ever since I said we weren't seeing any new fish.
Longfin yellowtail. This fish looks similar to the greater amberjack,
Amberjack.
except for the extended, pointy dorsal fin and the lack of white on its tail fin. It is a carnivorous species that eats small fish and crustaceans. It is known to
That's
scrape
fair,
off
Dukester.
parasites from its body by rubbing up against sharks and other large fish.
That's fair. Wonder if they're like in really deep air, or maybe they're in like this area. Oh, is this one of those sections that has like the impossible to get into stuff? It's like such a big maze of walls. Yeah, it is one of those, isn't it? It is one of those, isn't it? Where it's like, how do you even get inside this whole area that's walled off? The answer is you don't. New shark! New shark, new shark, new shark. This is a... Oh, we haven't had a bull shark yet?
This large, stout shark earns its name with its ferocity and the way it headbutts its prey. It is omnivorous as well as an agile hunter. Along with the great white and tiger sharks,
Crazy that we didn't get all 7 glitch fish
of shark. It inhabits
within the entire time period.
lakes as well as oceans, and there have been many reported attacks on humans.
That's a little spooky. Yeah, it's that whole area. It's probably blocked off, which is why we can't. Probably one in one of those weird spots. Oh, you can just see the map. Oh, someone is in there though. Okay. Someone has made their way in there. Jeez, that's brutal. Let's do another one? Yeah. See if we can actually see what shows up. Granted, the big special UMLs that show up, we've seen like almost all of them anyway, but... But whatever. You're gonna need it to cool down a little bit. Whoa. This is a crazy starting spot. What is this? There's a new fish right away. I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen this before. Goby, yeah, that's Goby.
Freshwater goby.
Very much Goby
A
looking.
goby that lives in the upper reaches of rivers. It may look like other gobies, but
Yeah, clips are like that now.
I
kind of don't like it, but maybe I just need to like
will also
get used to it. I've never seen this before. This whatever you call this environment type. Okay, it's another new. It looked like a shark. Yeah, gray nurse shark.
Gray nurse shark. This large shark lives mainly in warm waters. It seems fearsome in aquarium exhibits because of its small eyes and visible teeth, but it is not particularly ferocious. It preys mostly on fish, crustaceans,
Look at that goofy
and
smile.
cephalopods such as squid and octopuses.
Look at that goofy smile. I gotta check out what's around here then, because yeah, this is definitely a new area for me, so it's good to have all sorts of new fish. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, stingray. Ooh, 2 new things.
Giant freshwater stingray.
2 new things.
This fish is the largest freshwater stingray in the world, with some measuring over 4 meters in length and weighing in at over 300 kilograms. It uses its ampullae of Lorenzini, which sends weak electrical currents
Lorenzini,
to detect
who's that?
prey, and can attack its prey
That
or
Dem's
defend
cousin or
itself
something?
using the venomous stinger in its tail, though it does not actively attack
I mean, it
people.
sounds Italian.
Unfortunately,
Lorenzini.
as it is used for a variety of
Lorenzini.
purposes, it is on the brink of extinction.
Oh. Zed. This is a payara.
Payara. This freshwater fish may at first give the impression of a nimble, active swimmer.
Oh, you would know
but it
that if
actually
you knew his
prefers to
full
wait
gamer
for prey
tag,
to
which
wander
he doesn't
too
use very
close.
much anymore, but it's
Its
D
mouth
Marini.
has 2 long, sharp fangs that peek out from its lower
But
jaw,
also
and it
part of
tends
that
to
is because
perch in
that's
place with
that
its head
brand
angled
of baseball
slightly
bat,
downward,
and he likes
waiting for
using those
prey.
baseball bats. Those kind of 3 new things. A bluegill.
Bluegill. This freshwater fish is a strong predator and
Oh,
prolific
that's not what I
feeder.
said.
It is known
You got
for
a fan
dark
on in that
spots
room?
behind its gills. It preys on insects, crustaceans,
D.
and smaller
Marini.
fish, and is hardy enough to live in polluted waters. The parents protect the young after hatching, and the population is durable enough to threaten various
D.
ecosystems.
Marini baseball
Males
bats.
with high status in the school have red chests.
D. Marini baseball bats. Meowing. He's meowing. Does that mean his internet's back? What's that shadow? Turtle? New turtle, soft shell turtle. What the?
Henodus.
Oh.
This placodont lived in the
Okay,
late
well,
Triassic
we
period.
couldn't see the front side.
It lived in fresh and brackish waters, like shallow lakes.
You went food
It
shopping,
was
what'd you
likely
get?
an herbivore, and ate by scraping plants from leaf
That's a
bottoms.
funky looking guy.
Despite its shell, it was not closely related to turtles,
Yeah,
but a member of
we
the
got baited.
plesiosaur order. Its most distinctive feature was having a single tooth on the right and left sides of its mouth, along with its sharp, beak-like jaws.
A weird funky guy, a Henodus. So many new dudes in this area for me. Lady Dorita. New fish. I think multiple new fish. The polka dotted stingray, pink edition, shiny.
Polka dot stingray.
We got a shiny.
This polka dot stingray has what can only be described as an adorable pink pattern on its body. Due to a genetic mutation, all of the parts of the stingray that
Doesn't
are
look very
usually
pink
black
to me,
have
but
changed to pink.
could be the lighting.
As this species is already well regarded for its appearance, this peculiar variation could become a real sensation. Polka
The Adonis pleco.
Adonis pleco.
Pleco.
This fish has a black body adorned with small spots, though the spots fade as the fish ages. It also has spines and hard scales all over its body, as well as a tail fin that is shaped like a
And he's
crescent
gone.
with a long,
And he's
thread-like
back.
tip. It's able to attach to walls or rocks using its sucker-like mouth, and it primarily feeds off algae it scrapes from driftwood and rocks.
Another one, a gar.
Spotted gar. This species of freshwater gar has a body pattern
You have games on
similar
your
to
phone?
that of a giraffe. It primarily
Sales
lives
and
in
Greek
rivers,
yogurt.
lakes,
Nice.
and marshes with slow currents and thick waterweed growth. It possesses a swim bladder that can also function as a lung, and although it has sharp teeth, it typically has a mild temperament. Small in size, its lifespan is usually around 10 years.
One more? Whoa. Dude, we've gotten so many.
Red gara. This fish has earned the
So
nickname
many
Dr.
new
Fish thanks to
ones.
its tendency to, upon encountering a human in water, consume any dead skin on the
And
person's body.
eggs.
For this habit, and considering that it is able to survive in waters as warm as 37 degrees Celsius,
God
this
damn.
fish has even
That's
been
hot.
employed in hot springs. Fortunately for the person involved, this fish does not have any teeth and instead consumes its food using a suction cup-like mouth.
Alright then. Japanese wooden writing tablet. Sure. Okay. New fish. More new fish. Silverside.
Argentinian silverside.
I'm not helping
This
the
freshwater
group here.
fish
I'm
prefers
just
to
getting new
swim in
fish.
schools near the surface.
Unlocks.
It is recognizable by the silvery white line running across the center of its body. It feeds not only on plankton,
I did
but
my
also
time
on
in the last
aquatic
round.
insects and small shrimp. During its breeding season, it tends to lay its eggs on plants.
Oh, we're
growing
diving
underwater.
with someone. Speaking of eggs, is weird BJ says cheap eggs for so long. Is it?
Japanese fluvial sculpin. This small freshwater fish has
Fluvial
a
is
flat
a fun
head,
word.
no scales, and a protruding upper jaw. Its color is mostly brown, but varies with habitat. Unfortunately, its habitat is dwindling due to
extinct?
development near rivers, and the species is in danger of becoming extinct.
Rip. Big-scaled redfin.
Big-scaled redfin. A large freshwater fish found in rivers. In spring, it changes to its natural
60
coloration,
eggs?
meaning 3 vermilion
Holy
lines
shit.
appear on its
How do you go
body.
through that many eggs?
It is an omnivore that eats a varied diet of algae and insects.
For how long does that last you? Seems like that's a lot. New fish. Great blue spotted mud
Great
skipper.
blue-spotted mud skipper. A small fish with blue and white spots that hides in burrows at night and
How
emerges
are you going through
when the
what
sun
dozen
is high.
eggs?
A tidal flat resident, it feeds on diatoms and
Isn't
benthic
that like
algae,
bad for you?
shaking its head from side to side while it does so.
Have that many eggs
When
in one
courting,
day?
it leaps around with its dorsal fins spread out and its mouth open wide.
I think I've seen that. Maybe not this exact. I've definitely seen a mud skipper before in like Discovery Channel type shit. Oh, there's a new one here. Okay, I almost skipped that. Jeez. Oh, look at this funky guy. Elephant nose fish. That's fun.
This fish possesses an organ in its caudal peduncle, which it uses.
That's
to
not a.
gently
It's
collect
caudal
magnetic
peduncle?
field
That
to
sounds like
detect
some
food
fake
and
Rick and
obstacles in
Morty
the dark,
shit.
muddy waters it calls home. The
Oh yeah, and it's caudal
comes
peduncle,
from
Morty.
the nose-looking part of its face. This is actually part of its lower jaw.
That's funny.
Compared to the size of its body, it has an especially large brain, and research suggests it has the highest brain-to-body oxygen use ratio of any known vertebrates.
Whoa. Wait, that's kind of neat. Highest brain to body oxygen use ratio. I'm not even sure if I fully know what that means. Not sure if I fully know what that means. Ooh, new fish again. Japanese bitterling.
Japanese bitterling. Because of this freshwater fish's small size, the organisms it eats, such as aquatic insects and algae, are quite tiny. It spawns its eggs in bivalves, with the brood of young fish hatching.
Ooh, one more
and then
glitch fish to
spending
go.
the first month of their lives inside the shellfish. Due to predation by larger creatures and the decreasing number of shellfish to lay eggs in, this species is at risk of extinction.
Yeah, when I met my parents sometimes and my mom makes scrambled eggs or something, I can easily have 3 to 5 scrambled eggs, no problem. Like, I get it, but also I guess in my mind I was picturing like you're having 5 scrambled eggs for like 2 meals or 4 scrambled eggs for 3 meals. It's kind of crazy. Whoa, look at these tunnels, man. This area is sick. Yo, what up, Michael? What in the... What's that, cave diving thing called? What in the nutty putty are we doing here? That's the one. What in the nutty putty are we doing here? Oh, what up, Meta Kirby? You're tired? I'm not tired, but I'm hot. I feel like I'm like toasty right now. Not in a good way. Like too hot. I kind of want to go back to the place I was before. But that seemed like some rare area I hadn't really been. Come on, bitch, go down there. And this way. Gonna turn off at sundown. New. It's kind of bad that teammates have been in this area because it won't show them as like unscanned. So then I don't remember to check them all because there's so many new ones here for me.
This small freshwater fish lives in schools and feeds on zooplankton and fish eggs.
They live in
It
schools?
is preyed upon by large fish and birds.
Whoops, I pressed B too quick, but whatever. We got there mostly. New fish alert. So hey, you sweet fish. The fish trying to talk up another cute fish. Hey, you sweet fish. What are you up to? What are you up to this evening, sweet fish?
Migrates mainly in rivers and can smell of cucumber or watermelon.
Now with the bad pickup fish with a bad pickup fish line.
That grows on rocks and the like. It can be both territorial and gregarious.
Gregarious.
It lives for roughly a year, dying shortly after it reproduces.
You're not the only one, am I right, fellas? Doesn't make sense, but okay. Alright, let's go this way. Maybe more secret fish. Actually, no, let's go this way. When's the karaoke stream? Dude, maybe it's because I've been seeing more VTuber stuff. But I'm like, damn, they're having fun. Sometimes I've been seeing some of that shit, I'm like, damn, they're kind of having a good time. But then I remember, wait, I'm not an anime woman that can sing, so maybe that doesn't work out the same. New fish. Cherry Trout River.
Cherry Trout River. In Japan, this fish has 2 different names based on whether or not it migrates to the open ocean after spawning in inland rivers.
Oh, that's why
This
it's
variant,
parentheses
which spends its
river.
life in freshwater, is nicknamed Mountain Lady
Huh.
due to its physical presentation and appearance in mountain rivers.
Neat. Neat. Now, I don't remember where I started is the problem. Because I kind of want to go back to where I started. Because there was a tunnel there that I didn't go down because I went this way instead. Catfish? Bulkhead.
Forktail bullhead. This freshwater fish
Bullhead, not
grinding
bulkhead.
sound using its pectoral fins.
Hold on, I gotta
It
close this
prefers to
browser
eat at
tab.
night
It's still
and
that
favors a diet of small
the bagged
crustaceans,
food picture.
fish,
I don't want to
and
look at that
amphibian
anymore. It's
organisms.
annoying.
This fish must be handled with care due to the sharp, venomous spines on its pectoral and dorsal fins. Its body is bulky in front of the dorsal fin, but tapers off behind it.
I haven't even heard about Maple Story Classic. That's news to me. I never actually played. Oh, new fish. I never played Maple Story, so I don't have a particular.
Kanahira.
Kanahira.
The largest member
Kinda
of the
rainbowy
Japanese
and
bitterling
pretty.
family. An omnivore, it subsists on aquatic plants, aquatic insects, and crustaceans. During mating season, males of the species change color to a bright blue-green or pink.
Ooh,
While other
it's
species
kinda bold,
of
bright
Japanese
blue, green,
bitterling
and
are in
pink.
decline, this fish's population has held relatively strong over the years.
Cool. Cool. Ooh, someone found them. Cave? Not a cave.
All targets have been scanned and the mission is complete. Well done.
Well, I don't think I got back to the... Oh! I didn't quite get back to the spot where I started, but... We found Catwoman.
HQ has confirmed that there are biometric signs.
Lancia
consistent with
Presto.
Lancia
I'm not...
Presto.
I don't... That name doesn't
Sending footage from where they were
scream to
picked
me
up.
something that I remember, but it could be. Epo JS, just believe. Does this just mean it's the giant marlin thing? Yeah, I don't care about that. Where did the... Oh, I'm already inside it. Where was that fish that I was trying...
I've uploaded your data.
Yeah. I'm trying to find...
This
There was a new fish that I scanned but didn't get to read what it was, and then the game screwed me over. I don't think it was you. Definitely not Dorado. This thing? I don't think so. No, I don't think it was that. I don't know where it went. Everyone's leaving because it's not a new one for them. Lancia Presto. Ooh, new fish. New fish though, new fish though. Zezera. Zezera.
A small fish found in the sandy mud of
Are
lakes
you
and
excited for
rivers.
Maple Story
It is
Classic?
dorsal, meaning it lives near the floor of bodies of water.
And if
where
so,
it
why?
points its mouth down and eats algae, plants, and
Detritus.
that have sunk to the bottom. It tends to act highly territorial
Yes.
during breeding season.
Well, it might have been this guy.
Nile perch. This large freshwater fish is
Algae.
popular in aquariums. It is silver green and
Wave to that fella. Playing a chill social MMO again. Catwoman. Speed. We got the speed lines. Gibbity. Stung Tongue's just gonna say, oh, here we are. We're back at the beginning. I wanted to go down this way. Stung Tongue would say, just play RuneScape. I guess. Oh. There's a question. The rosy bitterling.
Rosy bitterling. This fish's
Yeah, I can
name
see it. It's
comes
got
from
the
the crimson
pinkish.
color that males take on during mating season. It lays its eggs in bivalves and becomes fiercely territorial at this time. While the juvenile eats zooplankton, older fish feed on algae. Populations of this fish are
Endangered.
declining
Rip.
rapidly, and it is now considered an endangered species.
Different friend groups. New fish. Rare fish. Rare fish. Green pufferfish.
Green.
That is
This
rare.
freshwater pufferfish has developed a unique pattern on its body. The delicate pattern appears arabesque, and it seems to
Dude, doesn't
provide
the
a
top
level
of it kind of look like
camouflage
there's
for
like
this fish
skull a
in
little bit?
algae-filled
Like a deer
freshwater
skull?
areas.
The eyes and then
The
antlers
moss-like
coming off the
color
top. Do you
also
see
is
that?
likely to help this fish use
You
the
gotta look at it
shadows
from
of
like
rocks to
here.
hide from predators.
Anyone seeing that? It also kind of looks like piranha plant, I guess, too. If you go even above that. I see it. I don't know if you see it, but I see it. You don't see it? If you screenshotted it, I'd be able to draw it easily. Oh, look at this guy hanging out. What up, dude? Didn't see you there. Take these pulls? No, you could easily see it. Easy to see. That is a giant piranha. Holy crap. Look at this guy. That thing's as big as me. Goddamn. That thing's goddamn huge. Got all these spooky tunnels. The Tokyo bitterling. Alright, so this is where all the bitterlings have been, huh?
Omnivorous freshwater fish. In mating season, the male's breast and abdomen turn vermilion,
They
which is
turn
its
vermilion.
natural coloring, and the female will lay its eggs
Burning
on
my
several
mouth
kinds
out.
of shellfish.
Ew.
It tends to live in clean water fed by natural springs, but its habitat has been largely destroyed by urban development,
Rip.
and it is now considered an endangered species.
Man, this area is crazy. All these tunnels. Wacky tunnels. Trying to check for any fish that I've never seen before I lose them. Before we lose this area. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Miserable experience. I don't have a strong memory of getting those. Maybe I did like once or something, but I don't have a particularly... Definitely, if I got them, it was not a bunch of times or anything. You skirt the edge here? It looks like you can. Nothing out here, but... This has been an interesting area to explore. "30 seconds. Alright, they said there was treasure over here. Let's just grab that, and that'll be our end of ocean. Our endless ocean will come to an end as we go to stretch break, because it's about 6:50, and I have to pee quite badly. Hopefully I can open the windows and cool things down a little bit, and then also get myself an apple and ready to go for peak. Because we're about to hit the peak. This one def came about because you chomped on your cheek skin. Yeesh. Endless Lake Bayou. That'd be cool. Bayou would be crazy. Because of all the gators and stuff. Not that they don't have They have like dinosaurs type things in this game that are similar to that, but so there we go. I would say that actually went like crazy well in that second. The first session was pretty bad, but even in that one I got some new fish. But the second one was insane amount of new stuff, which was cool. So definitely stretch time, definitely pee time, definitely apple time, scrandle, stretch, everything. Maybe we'll even do the other one. I don't. It was like food guesser. Was that what it was? Food guesser. That is what it was. Cool. All right. Well, I gotta pee. Really bad.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Ooh, windows are open. Windows are open. Granted, we know that that doesn't actually help cool down this room as much as we would like, but it'll help. Ugh. Ugh. I'm still not sitting very much every day. Like, yesterday, I think I sat for like an hour the entire day at most. Usually, like, this stream time is the most actually sitting time in a chair. Still not sitting very much. It doesn't like hurt necessarily to sit, but I feel like if I sit, more likely to irritate things once I get up. to remember how to play the game. Shift is like the sprint or the energy or something. Time to forget a little bit. I forget a little bit how it works. I'm looking forward to this apple though. Did I peek behind closed doors? No, I didn't actually. I've not played since the last time I played on stream. Did not. I feel like I don't want to play. I feel like until I beat the first, the thing once, I feel like I have to play it on stream until I do that. And then if I did runs with people offline or something, then, maybe that's a different thing. But I have to beat it first. So, the balance of what to carry is interesting. As far as food versus gear. Kind of on one hand, gear makes up for having the lack of food in a specific spot, but having food means that you can climb higher and further and stuff. So I don't know. Tough. Alright, chat. Scrandle time. Well, it's dog versus dog. Dog versus dog, 9 versus 650. One on the left kind of looks more like a real sausage because it's got like specks on it. And so I feel like I assume that means it's like a little more natural as opposed to this plastic looking one. Yeah, they always do a joke Friday. But at the same time, kind of looks like you get a lot of dog for the one on the right. I feel like left side looks better. Even though it looks a little smaller, but I guess at the same time, the whole thing isn't even in the picture, so it's pretty big too, actually, though the bun is smaller. Okay, both of them are pretty low though. I would agree with that. Okay, well this is a weird one. Hot dog, like the most fake, real looking hot dog on the left, versus, I don't know, like a hot dog in... This doesn't look like stadium food, this looks like someone ran out of hot dog buns at a barbecue at a little kid's soccer game. I feel like I have to choose left here. Wow! Wow. Wow. So to me, what that means is that people value there having been whatever it was, ketchup or whatever that was on that right one. So I'm going with the right. Oh my lord. Okay, so you can't even see the dog in the one on the left. So you would think that means you choose the one on the right, but I kind of feel like the one on the left is still better because the bread kind of looks good. So a piece of poop on a bun versus an oddly smooth piece of poop in a bun. This bread looks way better. But this does have a ketchup packet. This bread look... I'm gonna choose this one, but it does... Okay, thank God. What the hell is that? Bratwurst with ketchup. Why is it like white sausage? What is that? Yeah, hey, at least they cooked the bun here. Same price too. This is tough because so far we've seen that anything that has condiment on it usually wins. But this doesn't look like a normal hot dog. As well as the fact that the bun here looks like it was kind of cooked. You know, it's got a little crispness on it. I feel like some people like that. But it's also clearly cut in half. Yeah, it says Courtney and then likely Bratwurst ketchup. I'm so glad I went with my gut there. Something about the toasted bun. I was like, I think that's gonna hit for people. Okay. The bun on the left looks way better than the bun on the right. But the bun, like, what is going on here? I feel like just ratio-wise, this is probably the way to go, and it's cheaper. Okay, not by much, but... Oh. I was looking at the left and thinking, well, surely any normal hot dog's gonna beat that. And then I looked to the right. And now I feel like I'm going back to the left instead. Well, both very plain looking. The left side looks more normal hot dog color to me. Leighton song on 3 head. True. Part of me thinks people are not gonna like this color. Yeesh. I should have trusted myself. I should have trusted myself instead of chat. Oh. Ah. Well, the bun on the right is closed, like connected at least, and this is separated. Tuned in on some stinker glizzies. Yeah, the whole theme was bad glizzies. Like, really bad. So now let's do this one. What is this? Lamb or beef cooked with vegetables like tomatoes and this and this and this. Yeah, but Havens, this is for multiple people. You see the multiple forks going on. Damn. What is this? Rice with milk and sugar until soft. What is this? Okay. Versus a bob meat. Angel cake. What the hell is this? Huh. Angel cake. I'm gonna go angel cake. Yeah. You can't even see the pie. Baba Ganoush is a great name. I think I've heard of that before. Eggplants, garlic, lemon juice, olive oil versus coconut meat, condensed milk, cornstarch. I've heard of it from MXC, maybe. I think right. Okay, people just like pie. Ratatouille versus Bunny Chow. It's a really funny name. I'm just gonna go Ratatouille. I'm not even looking. Kolak versus... Ooh, that cake looks pretty damn good. Cake looks pretty good. I'm gonna go left here. Yeah. What is Inca Cola? Water, sugar, and herbal extracts with honey. With hint of lemon, not honey. Okay. Versus food. Wait, maybe it's not so much. Rice and lentils, pepper water, spice and soupy, sometimes chicken, and coconut milk. I think food just wins. Wow! That's a shocker. That's a shocker. Right side. Soak basil seeds in water until swollen. Prepare vermicelli noodles. Rose syrup with milk. Basil seeds. Add vanilla ice cream on top. Garnish with chopped nuts. Savory snack. Crispy breadcrumb coated exterior encasing stir-fried noodles. Spices, soy sauce, vegetables. Netherlands loses by default. The one on the left looks more appealing to me. But I wish it wasn't so orangey ready. Wow. Faluda, huh? Faluda. That's a funny name. Netherlands loses? I guess so. Alright, what type of meat or whatever is this? This is fermenting small fish or shrimp with salt. I feel like usually it's safer to choose a non-fish food. Some people don't like fish. Well, there's mixed results there. How did I do? 6 out of 8. I was lower than average. Yeah, worse than last time. This one I think was kind of crazy. 50% of people got this right. What was the one that I got wrong? Okay, 24% of people got this right. So we were with the populace on this, with the populace on this. This was a 50-50. This was a 50-50. This one apparently was obviously kebab. Apparently. Apparently. Yeah, no. There's the choose what you like versus choose what you think should be the winner. Move that over here. Fetch break is done. I forget, where did I put myself on the screen when we played Pete? Ah shit, I forget. I guess do Vulcan? I forget what I did last time. I think Dem and Mari said they just do Vulcan, so I did Vulcan last time probably. Alright, let's launch the game. Okay. And change category. Eek. Time. I guess it's time to go, right? Unless we have any thoughts. Was this where I had put myself last time? I think so. Maybe. I don't know. Probably fine. Ever have thoughts you don't think? Whoa. Well, a week later, and it's time for my second attempt. I don't think it matters for me to choose offline when I'm by myself. I'm not gonna lie, I semi forget how to play. Not fully, but semi. Let me check. Click to climb. Space to jump, or whatever you want to call it. Or does shift work too? Is it shift or is it space? It kind of feels like it could be either. Do I need to look at myself here? No, we're good. I don't know what the check is. Oh, the check mark just means I'm done. Okay. Sure. Can I climb a tree? I cannot. Can I climb this? Yeah, so you can use spacebar or shift. Oh, I thought I could get on the edge and then do some shenanigans. Alright, let's go. Default difficulty. Yes. Alright, here we go. I don't remember if this is where I had my face last time. So, if I'm blocking things, I guess chat will have to yell at me. The other thing I need to do is immediately turn off flux because that was causing me issues last time. So let's do that. I was in dark areas. It was troublesome to see. Put that on. Don't think I need binoculars. Don't need that. Cues to throw, that's right. I don't think I need the compass. Oh. Yes. Yes. There. There. Oh. There. Let's see. Does this do something? No. Compass, book. The little dude. Probably should use some coconuts, that'd be good. For hunger. I'm not sure what the ratio is of, I guess, gear to food that I should be carrying. So that's something that's on my mind a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Alright, here we go. Long way up. Knock those down. Should not have done that. Did not think about that. Wait, where'd the coconuts? Oh, I picked them up. What am I saying? Oh, I got a lot of... Oh, the coconuts are heavy, huh? Okay. Do the coconuts weigh more than perhaps these things do? Well, way more. Way more. Oh, look at that. That's way better. Okay. Oh, never mind. I don't think it changes regardless. Turns out it's just heavy no matter what. Well, what do we got in here? So, drop. And then I go this, and we go. Although I guess I can't carry all these things, huh? None of this heals me as of yet. Oh, there's another thing. One thing that I'm not sure on is when the timer starts. Because I did die from some crazy fog last time. I also don't really remember what all these things do. Is the sweat what gives me the bonus meter? It does. So I should just have those now. Perfect. Right? Yeah. Okay. That works, that works. Is it lagging? It kind of looked like it was lagging to me. Here we go. Oh, we got a long way to go, don't we? Leftwards, perhaps? Oh. Oh. Not the smartest move. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah, let's go this way first. Dang it. Maybe the online versus offline is matters somehow? Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't know. Okay. I feel like I'm not starting off too hot here, speed-wise. That's okay. I did see the apples, but not in a huge rush. Ooh, music change, okay. Cool. Ooh, 2 more things? I don't think 2 lollipops is a good idea. This music's got me a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Granola bar. Seems kinda good. Should I be nervous? I'm a little nervous. I don't know if I should be nervous. Yeah, so I guess one of the main things info-wise is that I still don't know what all of the items necessarily do. Oh. Right. Like, I assume the granola is a very small... Or, sorry, I assume this is, like, very little amount of food. Maybe it was more than I thought. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, there it goes. A little spooky. That's a little spooky. Well, that sucks. That used all of my stuff. I guess there was a better way to get there. This way. Get on there, please. This feels very similar to what it was last time, but I don't think it's always the same, right? At least my understanding is that it's not always the same. Here we go. Very good. Hey. Okay, we're good. I do always want to be holding the sprint button, but you kind of have to not do that. Kind of gotta chill sometimes. Okay. Seems fine. Oh. Stumbling over my feet, I guess. I don't know what that's all about, but it's okay. Something about the jerkiness at times when it's like landing on regular space is interesting. Oh, is this not standable? It is not. Ooh, carrots. Oh, I'm about to die. Right? I'm like about to die? Maybe? It looks pretty close to me. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm okay. Maybe I'm alright. I'm in the sun, right? Fog's looking a little close, though. That fog be looking a little close, though. Let's go this way. Okay. I feel like I'm kind of just going around, but not actually going up. Alright, here we go. Surely this is something, right? That's not working. How about this? How about this? We're chill. We're chill. This is fine. This is fine. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah. That looks like a good path. Looks like a good path. Chill here for a moment. Chill here for a moment. And a big one. Alright, we're good. Not bad for my second time playing. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's pretty normal. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I gotta go to there, huh? I could do that going this way, right? I did get to the rainforest area last week. That's correct, yes. And then I got stuck in a spot. I wasn't really sure what to do. But... and I didn't really know that the fog was a thing. That was another aspect of it. I didn't know that there was a Fortnite fog to kill me. That was, that took me off guard. That took me by surprise, rather. Alright, so I made it. I made it so far. I don't know what the granola bar is. Granola, Massachusetts. Granola. Alright, so I recall that I need to touch the statue. And I got a special thing. Meanwhile, put that down for a moment. Drink this. Then put you down. Is a coconut better than a trail mix? Anyone know? Wait, what was I gonna put in here? I'm gonna put the pitone in there. Trudge, you don't know? Well, I guess I'm going with this for now then. Oh, but then I have this too. Cook. Give me a second, cook. Alright, that's probably mine. I'm gonna assume that this is better than this. Okay. Now we got the tropics. Now we got the tropics. Okay, there's some vines over here. Probably where I want to start. There is a thing over there. A chest of goods. Whee! Okay, I was gonna say, I wasn't sure if I could stand on trees or not. I was a little worried. Not gonna lie, I was a little worried about that. Okay, wasn't sure if that was too far of a fall. Glad it was not. Oh! Oh boy, there's the rain. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try to find that, what do you call it? Ooh, banana. I don't think I'm gonna try to get that chest that was up there, so. Alright, so I'm going this way. What's this? What's this do? Ooh. That gives me extra meter. Nice. What's that? Is that a mushroom or something? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. bee's nest. That's a little scary. I assume that's scary. Whoa! Oh, that's the waterfall. Oh! Oh! What the fuck? What the? Jesus! What the? Oh! Okay. Okay, okay. Let go, let go, let go. So... does that go away at all, or... after some time, or do I need to do something? That's a bit of an... hey, there's a chest over there. Maybe it'll have my healing needs. Alright, well. Should I do this? Oh, brother. Okay. Hold on. Well, yeah, it says heal injuries. Wait, but what is this again? Pandora's lunchbox? This is the thing that'll heal me, right? But it's like... also, maybe we'll do other things. Yeah, I don't know if that was good. I don't know if that was worse. Ow. Oh, son of a... oh, I guess the ice, like, kind of goes away. So in that sense, it wasn't necessarily worse, but... feels not great. Probably. So if I go that way... what's this? Magic bean? That sounds cool. Oh, but I can't do anything with it. What does the magic bean do? Nothing, I guess. Oh. Oh, like magic beanstalk. Oh, it's like a tool. Oh shit, okay. That's kind of cool. Wait, alright, then hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. And then on. Okay, we're back in business. We're back in business. Can I get up there? I don't know about that. Can I get there from here? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Cool. Now I imagine I don't want to try to actually climb a waterfall. Don't step on those. Those are poisonous or something. Whoa! I do this. Sure. I guess I can like slide down this, right? Whee! Oh, son of a... okay. Wait it out, wait it out. We'll get the full thing and when we can do it. No problem. Very misty over here. Is that like mist I'm gonna die kind of mist? What is going on? Is that like edge of the map mist? I'm not supposed to go over that way kind of mist? The vibe it's giving. Bit of the vibe it's giving. Why am I falling? I'm on green there. Wouldn't I be okay? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Let go. Oh. Okay. I was wondering why my thing was going down. Still holding on. Okay, there's the waterfall, right? That was from before. So... yeah, let's go this way. Maybe we'll go above the waterfall. That's not really what I was doing, so that's cool. Where the hell am I now? Okay. Okay, back up to here. Oh shit. Okay. I am moving up, so there's that. Where's that? I think I gotta go this way. Yeah, this way. That's dangerous. That doesn't seem great. Okay. What do we got? Is it time to eat that? Or is it time to eat the granola bar? I think it's time to eat the granola bar. Okay. I feel a little stuck. I'm like, can I see anything over there? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm falling for some reason. That makes not a lot of sense. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, I feel like I lose now. I feel like I just kind of lose now. Because of that fall. But maybe I can recover? Just a little bit? But the problem is that going that way didn't seem like it had a path. But I also can't go that way because it's just fog. So what we learned last time when that happens is that I have to go like all the way back down and then somewhere else. But that doesn't seem great. I imagine I can't jump in the water, right? That's probably not something I can do. I imagine. This is where I just was. It didn't seem like there was anywhere to go. Okay. Come on, man, why are you taking so slow that way? Well, see you later. I guess I'm not dead, but like, we might as well be. Oh, maybe I could have done the lollipop thing. Isn't that like infinite? Where the fudge am? How is this even possible? Can I go under you? I guess so. But I mean, this run's gotta be toasted. Like the marshmallow. Well, the thing was, I felt like I couldn't really go that way anyway. The way that I was. It felt like I was sort of stuck there anyway. I feel like I should have died, by the way. That seems kind of crazy that I didn't die. Right? I feel like there's nowhere for me to go. I feel like there's no way for me to go unless I go way back and like redo everything. And go a completely different route. How is that not standing on ground? Like, how is this standing on ground, but that wasn't standing on ground? That's what I don't get. Again, how is that not standing on ground? But this is. Doesn't make sense. It's not even steeper. There's my magic bean. My magic bean from long ago. That counts as hitting? Really? Alright, well, we're just gonna die. Alright, well that did nothing. I'm kinda over this run, if I'm gonna be honest with you. This energy drink does nothing, so I think I'm just gonna reset. Like, this is over. Oh yeah, we're gonna fall asleep or something, right? I don't understand when it decides I can walk on something. I thought I used to understand it, and now I feel like I don't. Ooh, this is cool looking. Oh, can I not open this? Oh. Oh, I got another one of these. Well, that doesn't seem great. That seems better. That seems better. Alright, well, I still feel like we're nowhere close to... Like, we wasted so much time. Surely I just get caught by the fog, right? Another case over there. I somehow have, like, all my stats still, which feels crazy. Oh, I just thought the vine was a thing. There is one over here, though. There is one over here, though. Okay, put this down. Nope, don't do that. Okay. Feels like I'm just walking around the outside, not actually making progress. Trying to find a path that looks possible. Which, this doesn't really look that possible. Unless I climb from tree to tree or something. Which maybe that is a thing. Or this? Is this a thing in here? What's in here? It's just this stuff. That's just that stuff. Maybe climbing the trees are possible? Well, kind of looks like it ends. Oh! Looks like maybe that's doable. Okay. We have a path that's doing something. Okay. Let that charge. Go, 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 go. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. There's a vine. Pretty far, though. How far is this? This is doable. This is doable. I mean, that was really slow. I assume that's because of the rain. Like this, I might... Well... It's dry now, so I might be able to make it. Life. Get up there, get up there, get up there. Okay. Alright, this is definitely progress. Question is, what way do we continue to go? That's poison. That's poison. That doesn't seem great. So maybe this way? And then this way? Up here. Then we'll wrap around. There we go. We'll continue doing that type of thing. Wrap around this way. Is that rain? Or is that just wind? Sounds like rain. It is rain. Okay. Don't know if we can make this in the rain. Big old tree over there. It's kind of interesting. Okay, well, that was a vine coming through the ground, so that felt a little cheap. That felt a little unfair, but okay. This does not really go anywhere, does it? Well, there's trees that also don't really go to anywhere. Unless I can make that. Doesn't feel that likely, but am I falling? Okay, I thought I was falling. This is not a thing I can stand on, is it? That's so whack, man. That's so whack, man. It looked like you could stand on it. I'm shocked that we're not dead from the what do you call it there? The mist, the fog. Those are the trees that I had climbed before? Dude, why is it every time it's like half an inch away from making the grass? That's where it came from, isn't it? The hell is everything? There's no way I can make that. There's no way I can make. Why is it so impossible to figure out where to go? God damn. God damn. Okay, there's something, I guess. There's a bee's nest, but maybe I can work around that? Maybe? Okay, well that made zero fucking sense. I guess because of the water. Or just like maybe it was gravity inside of the tree, I guess. I can't climb these. Are you climbing this? I don't think it's climbing the tree. Alright. This is so demoralizing. This game is so demoralizing. I feel like every time I want to try to do something, it doesn't work. You can't get from that tree to that tree, and I don't have any tools. And the vine, I don't know, the vines feel like they can never, unless you're jumping onto one from somewhere high up, it feels like you can never actually use the vines. Yeah, I don't know. Stop climbing, you can stand on that. You can stand on that. That was the thing I tried to climb before that poisoned me partially. Can I jump over this? I can. And then I could climb that tree, but I don't know if that actually does anything for me. What am I getting? Oh, I'm getting stuck by this. I'm not trying to climb you. I was holding the other key that should make me go to the side. Alright. I really just want to give up. Really just want to give up. But yeah, like this also doesn't really bring us anywhere. If I could get up to there from there, but I wasn't able to. I don't have any tools. I guess maybe if I did the lollipop thing? That's a thing, right? I guess that could be a route. Not this one, but the next one. Which means... Oh my god, I thought I dropped it. Which means I need to eat this. And then I need to... I don't know why I jumped, but okay. Okay, then... But didn't I go up there, and then I couldn't stand on it or something? Wasn't that what happened? I think that's what happened. Alright. Well, let's give it a try once it dries off. I'm shocked that I'm not just dead. I also don't even know if that's really gonna, like, save me, but... Okay, I made it. I can fall asleep here, right? I can fall asleep here. Do I actually fall asleep, or is it just, oh, I don't want to touch those. Okay. Okay, climb this. Stop falling, you dummy. Okay, I can stand on this. Then there's trees there, but... Okay, well, it's raining now, so... It's raining now, so I can't do a whole lot. Pushes you off of this thing. Okay. Question is... Well, see what I mean? I wasn't even pressing the keys anymore. I thought standing still would work, but no. Please stop falling. Not even sure where to go. Okay. Okay, I can stand here. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, we're dead. We're falling so far. How am I not dead? I died. Man, that was a frustrating run. I feel like I did I don't actually know if I did worse than last time, but like you just see it like go up, can't go anywhere, go down. Go up, can't go anywhere, go down. Piton there would have been OP, or the beanstalk. Yeah, I just didn't know what the beanstalk did. Now I'm worried if I start another one, it's gonna take too long. That's my concern. Maybe I do another one just because I'll probably die. Maybe that's the play. It is toasty in here. Getting a bit sweaty. The hell is this? A cannon? That's crazy. What does that do? What the hell does balloons do? Okay, let's go. Balloons make your stam go slower because you're lighter, okay. Yeah, it does kind of look like the frame rate always goes slower at the beginning here. Like lags up a little bit. You have to attach the balloons to yourself, though. Yeah, that's not hard, though, right? Maybe it is, I don't know. Okay. See the luggage over there. Definitely want to hit that up. Loading in. Here we go. Another balloon. Airline food, I assume, is stronger food. Okay. I have to give up one of these things then, huh? Probably the trail mix? I don't know. Or, I guess I could just climb like this. Okay, so... I don't know, man. I'm climbing. Balloons pop off at some point, I would imagine. Yeah, so last time I basically only had food. This time I have some food and a pool or two. Which is maybe good. If there's an easy way to get over there. Oh, I guess if you climb the tree. Climb this thing and then climb the tree. I can see that. You stand on the tree? Oh, not really, no. Alright, great. He just kind of fell through. Through that luggage. Through that, we got luggage. Okay, those are very good. This drink. Just drink. Crap. I gotta. Come on, we got more things. There's only one, huh? What did I just get? Oh, the berry poisons me? Feels like it'd be dumb to get rid of this, but here I go getting rid of it. Does this one help? Maybe. Maybe. More luggage. Stuff that I probably don't need or won't change for. That's better than a bandage. Well, I should have used that bandage. Is what I realized as soon as I let go of it. I'm gonna say change a balloon. Can you not do it like that? You can't. Or wait. Use it? Might as well, right? Might as well just use it, I guess. More luggage that way. But with my balloon powers, perhaps I can just take this. Right? The fog begins to rise. Alright. I could do this. I could do this part. This part's fine. this? Or dangerous path? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, can I do this? Yeah, I could do this. I can do that easy. The purple lights, though, that's a little spooky. More treasure. Let's just get to the bridge. Charge up, charge up. We can still have the balloon, huh? Maybe it's like the first time I get hurt, or maybe it touches a, what do you call it? Oh, this doesn't lead to anything, does it? Oh, let's go that way. It's kind of far. Alright, well that didn't quite go how I wanted. Try that again. Maybe it is from there. Oh, I just heard it pop. I just heard it pop. Stop! I do hate how it does that sometimes. Oh, okay, well that didn't make sense, but alright. This doesn't really go anywhere, does it? Right? This doesn't go anywhere? Kinda goes there. I guess that kinda goes over here. A little bit, baby. A little bit, baby bit. Okay, that worked, that worked. Had faith. Now what, though? Now there really isn't anywhere. Ah, shit. Okay, well, he didn't grab the wall at all, so that's great. It's great. Great video game. I feel like I've done that a billion times and it's worked every time except that time. Why would you have the bridge there if I can't go that way? Ay, ay, ay. Gotta go all the way back. Feels so bad to go have to redo everything. Brutal. Oh my god, dude, I'm going to the damn beginning. Brutal. Fucking brutal. Bill Burr. The sunrise. Great. Alright, backtrack again. Backtrack more. Gotta go this way. Somehow. Get up there to then cross over there to... You can't even get over there that way. What is going on in this? What is this system? What is this system you have here? What are my... Even if I get to there, it feels like there's nothing that you can see over there to get to. I'm really just going all the way... How did that hurt me? I fell like 2 inches. I again also just want to restart over. It's so frustrating. What does this do again? Oh, okay. Take that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do this, even though it feels like a bad idea. That's a long heal. I did not recover energy yet. Really awesome. Really awesome. Really awesome. Lost the bonus energy because of that too. Sick. That's being new and not realizing that the first aid kit wouldn't insta recharge the energy there as well. Okay. Now I'm still where I just fucking was. That didn't change anything. Okay, great. Great. This doesn't have anything in here going on, right? You got any cool things going on over here? No. No, you didn't. No, you don't. Alright, well this was a pretty terrible session we've done here. So it does feel like the frame rate looks not correct. Yeah, isn't that shit lagging? How does that not look laggy to you? That shit's definitely lagging. Try this. Uh-oh. Change. What was it on? Oh, why the fuck are you on 400, bro? What are you talking about? Fucking video games, man. Yeah, today was not meant to be, apparently. Oh, there's luggage over there. I really am, like, back at the beginning. That's crazy. I really am back at the beginning. It's wild. Okay. Okay. Does this get us anywhere? Not necessarily. Maybe? You're not gonna give me that on the lunge? Not gonna give me that on the lunge? Alright, here we go. Why would it default to 400 frame rate? That's absurd. Absurd. Okay. Hello. This is familiar. Spent so much time doing this already, though. Like, I'm super, after that first run, last week, I'm super, concerned about the fog now at all times. The OSRS mobile client defaults to unlimited frame rates? That's equally absurd. It's equally insane. I mean, I see the bridges, but I also see that way doesn't look so bad necessarily. But I assume this is good too. This is familiar as well. Made your phone really hot until you found the setting. I would imagine. I would freaking imagine. I don't think I've ever thought about phone frame rates. That's not gonna work. I don't know if I can land on this tree or not. Nope. But we're not hurt, so that's okay. I knew there was room under me, not too far, so. And I didn't want to stop for the coconut because I'm worried about it. Worried about my time. So is the default area like always the same? Because this part is definitely all, not all the same, but similar to what it was previous. Charge here by like freaking out. You don't think so? Okay, interesting. Definitely recognize portions of this. What's a jellyfish doing up here? What are you doing up here, little fella? What are you doing up here? This part feels like deja vu doing this entire section. Cool. There's luggage, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Food. Good food. Nope. It's not. Turns out it's not. Can you, like, do you have to use a bandage to heal from poison? I hate when it does the double climb when I don't mean to. Okay. Okay, and thanks for not climbing the side as you were climbing down. Very cool. Very cool. I mean, but that doesn't even do much for us, does it? This doesn't really do much for us either, does it? Because you need stamina. This really should not have happened like this. Is the poison going away over time? I feel like it's a little bit less than it was before. I feel like it's a little bit less than it was before. What really screwed me... Well, I guess it didn't really... Yeah, it is going away slowly. Might as well keep trying then. Okay. One. There's part 2. Now, part 3. Part 4. You're near the top. Alright, we made it. We've made it. Took longer than I would have loved, but that's okay. I made it. Got a lot of tools this time. So there is that. And I got the airline food. Which I imagine is one of the bigger food heals, maybe? I don't know. Oh. Lantern. So that's supposed to heal me or something, but I thought that's only good in... I don't know what to do with 4 of those. I also don't really... Heals poison and frost. Well, I don't have a bandage thing anymore. But I'd rather have another rope. Would I rather have another... You know, it's that balance of food versus not food situation. Food versus tools situation. Maybe I gotta get rid of one of those. What's this? It's the scroll I've seen, probably. Wait. Where'd the marshmallow go? Okay. Whew. I was about to panic. So then I want to put... Well, I guess I can leave that there and then pick this up. Oh, but then there's the fairy thing. 2 foods, 3 tools. Do I just take the balloons right now because they're gonna pop? I guess I'll try that. Okay. Let's try. Yellow's good, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go. And then I'll probably use this rope cannon aggressively. Yeah, that's the same spot. That's the same treasure thing as last time. That was a little bit further of a fall than I was looking for. Grab, please. Yoink. Okay. Thought those were... I got this? Did I even bother climbing it? Yeah, maybe I don't bother climbing that tree then. I do fall a lot slower. Cool. Okay, so... How the hell do I climb this thing, man? How the hell do I climb this thing? Dude, all the stuff I'm holding is so heavy. Whee! Stuff I'm climbing is so heavy. How far can you go without climbing? Without actually climbing? Preserve the hook shot as long as possible. Great question. That's a great question. Well, I did see that there's another treasure chest over here. I'm doing better without even climbing this time. Okay, drink that. Is there a way around that thing? Oh, okay. Well. Magic bean's probably good, right? I would assume that's probably good. Okay, okay. I don't know, shoot that there. Okay, let's try this. Okay, right, wrong button, wrong button. Cool. Don't know if this is a good path at all. Doesn't seem like it, actually. Just kind of wanted to use my tool. Oh, wait. Perhaps. There's a poison thing kind of in the way there, huh? Oh, careful. Okay. fog rises. Oh, come on. How did that touch? I crouch through this. Apparently I can. That's a little shocking to me. I crouch under this. I can. Nice. Okay. Okay, okay. That is potential, but I need food. Guess I'm doing this. I don't love it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why'd you grab right away? I was eating. Fuck off, man. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Little footwork, little fancy footwork. Okay. Don't mind me, purple flowers, don't mind me. Okay. Okay, progress. I feel like this is way better than last time already. And before I get stuck. Don't... yeah. It was like right as I was about to step. Wanted that fruit. How long does that take to dissipate? This bad? Did that just poison me more? Did that do anything? I don't know if that helped. I don't know if that helped, really. Didn't feel like it helped. Well, this looks like the same kind of area I got stuck at last time, too. Whereas, yeah, it's like this vine to that island. Doesn't this look exactly familiar? Whereas, like, how the hell do I get over there? And even if I get over there, how do I... And I was just trying to figure out how the hell to... Yeah, this is where I basically got stuck last time. If I could get up to those trees, that would be nice, but it wasn't letting me do that last time. It was saying you can't climb... Like, wasn't letting you climb the tree. It's too thin. Yeah. So that's obnoxious. And then... And this area was an area that last time I remember climbing and then I got stuck at as well. Though I don't exactly remember the circumstances of it all. Exactly remember the circumstances of it all, but I do remember it taking place. Nothing there. We're like on the edge of the island. Doing a whole rendezvous of sorts here, man. Crazy. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe it'll work out. You never know. So, I don't have high hopes. This game has taught me to not be hopeful. Yeah. Yeah. Probably not. Probably not here. It's close. Yep. What if I do the pitone? Why is it not setting it? Jesus. I'm pressing E. Okay. See, the thing is, I don't think that's gonna help me. I feel like I'm just... Still got, like, nowhere really to go. Yeah, especially when that happens. I'm not going anywhere. What was that? Alright, at least I put myself down before I died, but... It just feels like no matter where I go, it ends up being a dead end. Even when I use the tool. Jeez, the rain is fucking brutal here. I feel like the previous session before this one, that when I went to the right I got stuck, but then when I go here I also got stuck. Okay, grab. Grab, motherfucker. I don't know why it auto grabs like that. It's not what I'm not even clicking anymore. It's gonna work. It's too far. Right? Why did it stop going to the side? Why would you do that? I got saved, but still, again, it just feels like I can't go this way. And that's far too much energy required. We don't have much in the bag. It's like the cannon, another hookshot thing, and a food, I think. I think those are what we have. So I just feel like I have to like go backwards again to where I was way over there. And then just feel stuck again. Alright, fall for no reason. Cannon would lower weight, it would. This is true. Do you think I could... Here's a thought. How is the... Okay, alright, we just don't want to be able to climb, apparently. How far does a cannon shoot? Like, would it be able to shoot me to that thing? Although I don't even think that would actually help me, but... You assume it would kill me? I feel like the angle wouldn't be right. Oh, there's not green there. Okay. Okay. Here you go. Let go. You're on green. Yeah, I remember this spot. Okay. Now if I get on that tree... I think for the sake of at least ending on something fun, we gotta try using the cannon. Because this is the exact same run as last time, not going anywhere right now. We gotta do something fun. So, what would be fun? The cannon from here to there. That's what would be fun. That freaked me out. Okay. How do I know which way this thing is facing? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. It is, like, kind of hard to see. Well, I get, like, the angle, like, scroll wheel for angle, but it's more like on a tree. So I can't, like, look up to see where it is pointed exactly. That's also, I kind of want to be a little flatter. I think I have to jump in. I have to, like, start it and then... Alright. Gotta wait until it's, dry. I think I have to... Yeah, I have to, like, do that. Okay. Okay, can you get out? Can I get out, please? I don't know how to get out of the thing. Okay. There you go. You almost killed me. Great work. Okay. Let this charge. It worked! Oh! It worked! That's fucking sick. I don't think it's actually gonna have. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. What is going on? Okay, hold on. So this doesn't actually help, right? Unless we can... Hold on. Maybe it does. I climb those trees? Wait a second. Wait a second. I am hungry. I do have the one airline food. There's food up there. I can climb the trees. So that's good. Okay. Now, I don't know if that really does anything for it. If I could get to there and then jump to the vine, that would be something. That would be something. I don't know if I can do that without the food. Yeah, so I think I gotta eat this. And then... I think I actually want to go over here first, and then just try to wrap around. Okay. Now... This is cool. At least we're doing something neat this time. Well, in theory. That hurt? Are you serious? That's crazy. We would have made that if it was dry. Oh shit, don't fall. I gotta worry to not fall. But potentially I'm thinking we could jump and like use the momentum from vine to go really far. Okay. Here we go. So, how are you falling, bitch? What do you mean? You're on the damn tree. That actually pisses me off that used all that energy. You're a fucking asshole for that game. You're a fucking asshole for that. Okay, so... The left looks more favorable to me than the right. We could, yeah, I'm thinking like we could try the other cannon. Or we could try to do the thing, the jump on this vine, momentum all the way over to there. And then climb. Okay, well, that's cool too, I guess. What the fuck was that? Alright, well that was an uneventful ending. That was stupid. I'm not really sure why I didn't grab it, but okay. Would have loved to have like a rewind or something, because I don't know why it didn't grab, but I guess that's the end of today, huh? I guess that's the end of today. That's a bummer. Well... I still don't really know why it feels impossible to do that section besides the tree. And we're definitely not going to get a cannon every time. So I don't know how... I'm pretty sure... I almost want to go back and watch that session from last week where I was like in a totally different route. Maybe that's because I know the maps like change every day or something. Maybe it's something to do with that. Perhaps it could be that. But That's pretty frustrating there. This just looks so low quality, it's crazy. Well, we'll have to see. I was at least hoping to get to the top of Tropical today. I'm kind of I feel like I did worse than the first time. Is there a history thing? No, not really. Maybe. Flashbang. No, okay, there isn't. Alright, well, whatever. I guess next week we'll have to try again. So until then. Because it definitely can't go again. It's been an hour and a half. I don't know why I'm fucking dying though. I'm like I'm not like stressed about the game or whatever. And it shouldn't be hot out. I mean, it's not that cool out, but not that hot out either. Alright, quit the game. Let's see this clip again. I didn't say it, but I was wondering if because I was jumping at it from that angle, I do wonder if so stupid. What I was wondering was, and I didn't say it, I don't think, is if I should have started like actually just from that other part of the tree, and because maybe jumping here, even if I did grab, maybe it wouldn't actually momentum me that way because I'm kind of landing in the middle. And maybe I was supposed to like, I can't rewind to it, but like the other side of the tree is where, you know, the vine starts from, and it kind of, you know, it kind of does like a whoop sort of shape to it with some sag. But it might have been the wrong play anyway. At least I did something cool. I felt like I was just bitching the whole time and being an asshole. I don't know, but like at the same time, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say when it's like I'm just running into brick walls over and over. What am I really supposed to say when that happens? Don't know. I do not know. So, yeah. It is only 8:40, but that was like an hour and 20 of that. So starting a new run would have been dumb anyway. And I was kind of already, if it wasn't obvious, it kind of felt like, yeah, I'm a bit done with this game right now. Even if, you know, I would have kept going if I survived, but like that run was the last run no matter what, because I was getting annoyed. I was getting a little annoyed. Also annoyed that how did it not look worse to you? When I looked at it on OBS, or like when the few times when I did bring up like that looks laggy to me. That didn't look laggy to you? It looked really bad to me. Well, not really bad, because we've had some really bad ones where it's like, oh, this shit's frozen, but it looked pretty choppy. It looked choppy to me. Alright, we'll see. Definitely better after changing to 60 FPS. I didn't see it happen again, but kind of a frustrating one there. I wonder if that is because I was thinking, like, do I upload these peak sessions to the YouTube channel? I don't even know if like I should do that. Doing clips of like the no vine or the cannon shot, or the first time when like I didn't realize fog existed and like panic and everything, like those maybe be good clips, but would it be worth doing like just uploading that whole like the whole first session, or just leave it on the VOD channel where it's going to be anyway? I don't know. I would imagine people don't care really about seeing someone playing Peak for the first time in September of 2025. You know, unless you were like a big streamer or something, I guess, but... Maybe VOD. Yeah, that's kind of thinking maybe VOD it. Let me at least write down those moments. So we have Peak clips. 1, when I panic, not knowing fog was a thing in first session. 2, when I used cannon to get to tree in second session. 3, missing the vine in second session. I wonder, yeah, I almost wonder, like, it could be interesting to, because like obviously you could do them as YouTube shorts, but like maybe also could just do a compilation of all of the clips as well as YouTube shorts. You kind of need to have the compilation before you do I guess you could do the individuals, and then once you have some amount, then make a whole highlights of it. Maybe that's what I would do. The only reason I'd rather do it the other way is because, you know, the YouTube shorts have the thing where you can like direct to a full video, and so you would like to be able to point to the highlight, but I don't know. Anyway, a lot of fish in Endless Ocean. We'll try the Death Road to Canada game. Hopefully that, I don't know what to think about that game. I feel like if I finish a run of it, I don't want to play it again. It's not bad, but it's like, I don't know, I feel weird because like Vicious gave it to me, but it's like, I'm not looking to do like a bunch of runs of a roguelike game like that. Especially if I beat it. We still have to do sand tricks at some point. Don't think I forgot, by the way. Don't think I forgot. I did peek. I did a sick thing where I got a cannon for the first time and I used it to get to that tree that I ended up jumping off of and somehow not grabbing the vine. I felt like I kept getting stuck no matter where I went. It was very frustrating. In the second run, it was the exact same island, like the map was the exact same, and I still like couldn't figure how to progress in the tropics. I felt like I was missing something, like a knowledge piece or something. But I did peek. So at least we got the cool cannon moment and then the not so cool but funny not grabbing the vine moment. Tropics can be a bitch. I mean, I guess I'm not one to talk. I wouldn't know. But it felt not, I didn't enjoy being stonewalled at like every turn. You know, I felt like, oh, go to this side, keep going to the left, maybe there'll be something. Nope, nothing. Oh, keep going to the right. And it just felt like no matter what, I wasn't able to do anything. In the first run, I also didn't have like any tools to use. No, I didn't peek. I interpreted what you said as playing the game. Like, oh, did you play peek? Did you peek? Yes, I played peek, but I see that's not what you meant. No, I got stuck in the tropics both runs, even though the map was the same. And still couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. The second one I had some tools, but I still wasn't able to figure out how to get. I mean, obviously there was a way, but I don't know. You know, I'm new, so I couldn't really figure out how to tell where to go. I did try using a couple tools in one spot, and then I got stuck again. And then after you do that, it's like, oh well, now I'm real screwed because now I can't even now even if I do backtrack, I don't have those tools that I just used. So yeah, it was frustrating. Iron Hard Without Friends. I feel like I want to try to beat it solo first, but maybe that's stupid. Oh, yeah, that's true. You can get boosted and pulled up and whatnot. That does help. That does help. The cannon moment was pretty sick though. Especially because I have, you know, I don't really know the range or how strong this cannon was gonna be, nor have I used it, and I had to like try to aim it and like, alright, here we go. Self shoot, and then it worked. It was amazing. It's funny watching people fly. Apparently the way that the speed run for peak involves something about the cannon and then doing the death emote, and it like glitches through the game somehow and you can win in like a minute. I didn't look it up, but I don't know what that's all about. It is the clips I've seen of. Was it you out of the cannon? No, you were getting thrown by a tornado. That was funny. That was funny. Because the audio fades out and whatnot. That was funny. Is trying to beat it solo by myself first stupid? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I thought it would be interesting because then I'm not getting carried by the goats, aka Mari and Dem. But maybe I should be. Maybe I should be. Or maybe I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of things. There's a lot of knowledge stuff I don't know. Where it's like, am I eating this thing just for food, or is this gonna do some other stuff or whatever? So there's all that stuff. The balloons were hard to feel how much of a difference they made. While playing it. Yeah, but yeah, okay. Well, that's, yeah. That is kind of funny to picture it that way, though. Bunch of ducklings. Yeah, you know, if some of them can't fly out of the nest, that's alright. Do you have a cluster? I had one once, and then I also had 3 another time. I could definitely feel it more when I had the 3, where like, if I jumped or something, it definitely kind of like fell slower and whatnot. But I couldn't really feel the difference of it when climbing. I eventually used them because I needed space, but I had them in my inventory for a while. They work better if you put in backpack. Because I had one that was a cluster and one that was a regular, and it was like, all right, well I need some other stuff, so I tried the regular one, and then they just take the weight off. Oh, okay. When I used the cluster, it definitely made me float a little more when like falling or you know, if you like jumped off of something. If you get 6, you really fly. That's cool. Wait, so if I attached a cluster of 3, can then I also attach a cluster of 4 and they like combine kinda? Or like just like use the 3, then use the 1, and then it's like just, oh okay, I didn't consider that. That's good to know. But you could have caught the vine with the cluster on. That was the we didn't have any at that point. That was funny. Oh, I got my first Pandora's box thing. That was kind of fun. I gambled it in a way that was cool. Is there anything else of note? Does the fairy thing... No, that doesn't revive you, because I died when I had it. That's just a thing you can use like a first aid kit, I think. if you're by yourself. One thing I wasn't sure of was if the balloons just kind of pop after a period of time, or if they like actually interact with the map. Like if they touched a vine, would a vine, or if they touched a pointy poison vine thing, if they would pop. But I don't think they were. I don't think they were. Probably won't. Maybe Wednesday? But probably otherwise wouldn't be doing another peak attempt until next Friday, like this Friday and the Friday before. Is my guess. We already kind of have the Sunday plans. Wednesday, second half of Wednesday, we gotta do Wartime Wednesday. We could potentially try in the first half, but a little dicey because the runs could apparently take 2 hours. The Friday seems like the safest time to do it. Maybe we'll be peaking Fridays for a bit. Who knows? Who knows? Otherwise, maybe could try with Honeydew at some point, though. Usually, otherwise, you and Dem aren't usually around until like 8:30, and that's a little late for me on a weekday, especially if the runs take 2 hours. So I don't mind continuing to try the solo runs. I just wish you could pause. I wish I could like save at a campfire. I feel like that would be nice. Because then I would be more willing to do runs more often, as opposed to feeling like I need a good chunk of time, even though I'm bad, so I'm probably dying. But in case it goes the distance. But yeah, anyway, I think that's probably gonna be it then. It is almost 9. So I guess we'll peak again next Friday, like this Friday. And only I think probably 1 or 2 more streams of this beach ending screen as well. Because I think Monday we're gonna switch to the fall time stuff. So until then, make sure to sunscreen and moisturize and floss your teeth before you go to bed. Don't do those first 2 things before you go to bed. Do those other times, but floss before you go to bed. I went to the dentist, by the way, and we can talk about that more on Sunday, but they could tell I floss. No big deal. Anyway, bedtime.